Cello, it is a Black Feather Couture Divining a VIP Lifetime, and we are doing our Angel Connections segment. This is a segment that is all for my fellow starseeds, light workers, sensitives, healers, empaths. Get into my happy place and channel one of the archangels. We are going to pull a feather from the feather jar and let's see what the energies want us to know. We are talking about the psychic realm. Color is yet another tool that can help us. This is really all about going beyond the predictiveness of readings. For those of you who've been following me for a really long time, you know that this is where I channel one of the archangels and get a message for us for whatever is going on in our now. And for those of you who are new to me and have not experienced this before, this segment is kind of interesting. The way that I read is I channel. I go into a channeled space where I kind of the me that's in this body gets put to the side, and an archangel comes through me and uses my body to speak through me. And so often the words that you would normally hear me use are a little bit different. My tone changes, and they always give messages of comfort, support, guidance. Sometimes the arcs will give us a bit of predictive information, but mostly it's commentary on what's going on in the now. On occasion, and this is part of being a channeler, I can set the intention and say, okay, this is who I want to talk to. Please, come forward. We would be grateful for your guidance. And sometimes they don't come through with the person that I've requested. Sometimes they come through in a different way. And sometimes it's my counsel of truth that comes through. So I just want to set expectation today. I have no idea who's going to be coming through, but I'm feeling a little, there's a little buzz in the air. And usually when there's a little buzz in the air, it means something a little bit unexpected is going to happen. So let's just sort of see what goes on. I always like to say, be open to the adventure. No expectation, be open to the adventure. So I have my bag of angel feathers, and this is angels and words connected to the angels, the words that the angels gave to me many, many years ago now. And we're going to just sort of see what's going on. Okay, joy. Joy is our word. So I'm going to do some deep breathing, go into my happy place, and see who wants to come through for us from the archangels to give us a message about joy. Greetings, dear ones. I am honored to be coming forth today from the archangelic realm to commune with all of you. I am Archangel Haniel, and I am known as the Archangel of the Moon. And you would not normally associate the moon with joy, but I offer to you a different perspective. This time on your planet is one of great disruption, and you are in the disruption that we have been speaking to you about for many years. We were not sure whether humanity as a whole was going to arrive at this point. But you have, and we are joyful at this happenstance. We understand that from your perspective, being in the disruption can be very disconcerting. You are exploring and experiencing different frequency shifts within your physical bodies, as well as some mental disruption. Along with that comes triggering of your emotions. And the emotions can be very this and that, very up and down. We also understand that for those of you who are tuned in to your energy and frequency, and you understand that you are beings of energy that go beyond the physical body, your energy levels are being affected as well. And it can feel very much like you are in a blender, in the dryer on spin cycle, or perhaps the washing machine on spin cycle, for you do not feel that you are on solid ground. And I would offer to you that how people feel and view the moon is a perfect analogy for what is transpiring. Many seek out the sun because it is truth and joy. It is the motivation, the growth. It is what makes life begin on the planet. But the moon has its role as well. The moon regulates all of your bodies of water. And without water, life cannot survive. You can survive on a little bit of water, but who wishes to survive? We wish for you to thrive in your life. And it is common knowledge, but perhaps not the kind of knowledge that people have integrated, that you are all in your physical bodies made up of mostly water. And therefore, it makes sense that if the moon is in charge of the ebbs and the flows of your oceans, lakes, rivers, and streams, then it is also having that magnetic pull on you. And we would offer to you that you consider that while the sun gives life, the moon gives rest. It is restorative. It does shed its own light, but it is a softer light that comes forward. And it is this moonlight energy that I come forth to offer you today, to bring you a different perspective on joy. Because of the disruption and the chaos and the difficulty in standing on solid ground on all areas and levels of your life, I offer to you the peace that comes from the gentle moonlight. Yes, there is an ebb and a flow, and that can feel disconcerting itself if you decide to take control of it. If you feel that you must know all of the details of what will transpire within your day to day. But if you were to release control and allow yourself, your heart, your soul to be swept in the tide and taken on the surface of the water, there will be an ease to your journey. Many of you on the planet, and it is no fault of your own, for it is how you have been taught, feel that it is up to you to control through power, through knowledge, through heavy action and work, what your experiences are. But this has been taught to you to keep you unaware. And much of this shift that you find yourself in is removing this fallacy. You are beings of light. You are sparks of the divine, which means, dear ones, that you have all of the wisdom and knowledge that Source does, and it is all within you. Being in the ebb and the flow, being moved by the tides, being moved by the magnetism of the moon, means that there are fewer things that you must consciously think about and orchestrate. And that frees up your time and your energy to create, and to allow life to take you where you have already asked for it to take you. This may seem confusing. It may not make sense to you, for there is a great deal of pressure when things are in a jumble to bring order to the jumble. And we offer to you that the jumble is exactly what it needs to be to serve you and to serve humanity in your highest and best. This will bring about the highest and best outcome. And it is important that you understand that the light that you all live in, the light that you seek, the light that you have been working to elevate, to make stronger, to bring to the surface of you, it has won. There is victory. It is already your truth. It has already happened. And where you may not be witnessing this with your physical human eyes quite yet, it is important that you go into the third eye, into your knowing, connecting to that soul wisdom and soul truth, because that is the only truth that is of relevance. That truth allows you to stay connected to the vision that you are creating throughout this chaos. This vessel always speaks of the importance of the chaotic stage or phase of any creation. You cannot have a creation without the chaos. You cannot have one without the other, for this is a part of this planet and its duality. It is part of its magic and its beauty. And shifting your perspective to see all of this shift and change as part of the process, a necessary expansion that occurs, you will then be in the joy of the process and the joy of the creation itself. And so we in the Archangelic Collective encourage you at this time to see all that you are witnessing with your physical eyes as a vehicle to more joy. We do not suggest that the challenge, the hardship, the misrepresentation of truth that is on the planet at this time needs to be celebrated, or that you need to feel joyful about these difficult circumstances. But instead, we offer to you that these are symptoms. These are coming up to the surface, being exposed in the sunlight and magnetized in the ebbs and flows of the moonlight, so that you can transmute these things that are no longer desirable in your experience into a more joyful expansion of your vision. This vessel likes to say that if you do not know a thing is broken, how can you then know to fix it? This is the phase that you find yourselves in. You have been kept from various truths for many centuries, and now is the time when this topples. And believe it or not, you all have chosen in your etheric body states to be the topplers, to participate in this change. For it is the change that is bringing about the joy. And if you choose to open yourself to this chaos so that you can transmute it, then you will have won. The victory will be yours. And we do not imply that there is a battle or a war going on that must be won or lost, for that is yet another dynamic that is being dissolved on your planet. For we do not always need a winner and a loser, but we need harmony for all. And this experience that you are all participating in now brings the opportunity for that harmony. And the moonlight can provide soothing to the soul as you are doing the work of reharmonizing the planet, reharmonizing humanity, and building a future for this new earth energy. It has been a wonderful experience to connect with you all. And please know that we in the Archangelic Collective are with you. We are here to support and uplift you. While we have not incarnated in the body and do not fully cognize the experiences that you have being in physical form, we have been with you every step of the way. And we know what you think, we know what you feel, and we have deep compassion for this truth. And we wish for you to call upon us when you need that extra support, for we will carry you on our wings of love. We will give you beautiful visions of the moon to soothe your soul. I step back now and give you time to ponder this message and take what resonates with you and leave all the rest behind, for you are walking your own path and we support you. Be well. Haniel. She's always gentle in her message and gentle in her delivery. And we are grateful to her for coming through for us today. That is our angel connections for this segment. It has been wonderful to connect with you in this way, and we will see you next time. Transform well. This is a segment that is all for my fellow starseeds, light workers, sensitives, healers, empaths. Get into my happy place and channel one of the archangels.